How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting, and welcome back to Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, 3rd chapter, where we're going to go back into the valley, because we were able to do Annalise's door last week, which is really fun. Someone pointed out in the comment, and I really loved it, because they basically said that, like, the nice thing about this door is it kind of takes us away from the frame of seeing Annalise as just this cute, adoring, kind of fanatical sword wielder, and lets us see a bit more about her past and her motivations and what she is and why she's willing to do what she does. Again, she's a rival for Estelle, but we got to know almost very little about her. The only thing we knew about her was like the fact that she was training with Estelle, that they worked together, and they're kind of on the same level of drive and have a lot of similar goals. But like, it was really refreshing to get a good look at her, just because, again, I like how this 3rd chapter definitely feels like it's trying to kind of bridge over like the stuff that the writers weren't able to really tackle in the first 2 chapters, because in the first chapter they're introducing basically everything, and then the 2nd chapter there was so much going on that while they did a lot of good follow-up, they couldn't give the TLC to all the characters they wanted to, clearly. And I feel like this game's doing a good job of kind of rectifying that. So, very exciting, very interested to see. And we're going to jump back into things basically in a second. But I have 2 things I'm going to say. First of all, as an announcement, next week we're probably going to be taking the time off, because unless something dramatic happens, I actually got tickets to a convention called Dragonsteel Nexus. It's a convention hosted by Brandon Sanderson, one of my favorite authors. It's got a lot of writing and expos about writing and characters. There's a lot of stuff that's very much just about his content, which is fine, but I'm more interested in like meeting writers and getting some tips there. I also just looking forward to, I've got a cosplay I'm going to be doing there. There's some like gaming tables I'm going to be doing. I'm actually going to be running the brand new Cosmere RPG, tabletop RPG. They're going to do one of those big group games, and I'm going to be the game master for one of those tables, which is going to be really fun. So I'm really excited about that. That's actually what I'm going to be doing after recording this, is I'm going to, not sleep as much as I should be sleeping in order to kind of prep for that as much as I can, because there's some things I want to bring and be able to help make things a little smoother in general for everybody, but ultimately just very excited. I think this is going to be a really interesting opportunity to just kind of explore and try something new, but it is happening over the course of a weekend. I have to take some time off of work even to make this happen. And still, it's going to take all my free time. I'm going to be away from home, so I can't record while I'm doing that. So we will be taking a bit of a week off, but I promise to make up for it. December's got a lot of good stuff we're going to be doing. I already fell off the saddle again about patron casts, so I'm really sorry, but I promise. You know what? If there's anything I can promise, maybe I can try and promise and do a quick patron cast for November today and just put it out there. Give some heads up to the patrons and members about like what's coming on the horizon, because I do want to do a major event December for the whole channel. So we usually do like a very patron cast type of activity, but it's very large, and it's usually because it's the anniversary of the channel's like set up. I set it up in December because I remember back in the day when I first wanted to do YouTube, I needed a better like computer and I needed like a microphone, and so I asked for that stuff for Christmas and I got it, and so I basically started recording videos like the day after Christmas. So it's always this time of year always is the reminder about like how fun this channel is for me and how much it's grown and how much I've grown. So that'll be really good. Keep that in mind. But the final update I want to give is I want to see, pay attention. Can you hear this? Or this? Interesting. Because you know what it is? It's my keyboard and my mouse. I got myself an early Christmas present this year, and I got a new mouse and keyboard. They're not gamer. They don't have RGB lights or anything. It was a pain to find a keyboard that I wanted, because a lot of the times the gamer keyboards are mechanical keyboards, but they're clack, 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 clack. And you can buy really high-end mechanical keyboards that are quieter. But I looked around and I actually found a fairly high-end but consumer keyboard. It's a full-size keyboard. It's got all the buttons I would want to have, but it's membrane-based, so it's not going to be clacking. And even then, for membrane-based, it's also specifically quiet. And the mouse is the same. It's even like ergonomic. Like it's one of these like ones, but like it has secondary buttons and everything that I would want on a gaming mouse. But its clicks are like, that's me clicking right there. I can barely hear it, and I don't think the microphone is even picking it up at all. Yeah, no, it's like nothing. So one of my biggest like irks was the fact that like my clicks and my typing on my keypad were so noisy that always got picked up on my microphone, and I would try to like noise gate them out as best I could, but I never could all the time. And it was something I thought was always really distracting. Now we don't have that. And this is one of the series that's going to benefit the most from it, because this series tends to have a lot of clicking involved, a lot of the sound wise. So yeah, very excited about that. Hope you enjoy. Anyway, now it is time for us to get out there and tackle the second section. Oh yeah, also someone pointed out something I do want to cover real quick. You said Annalise, her equipment here, the Genu. I noticed when I got it, I was like, holy crap, that's a strong sword. And there were two things people said. First of all, they said, yes, she now has probably the strongest character on the team, because it's basically like a Act 5 weapon in Act 3. So we're like she's very, very strong right now, and will be probably for this section at least the strongest character we have in general, which is great. But then they also said something interesting, which I don't think is a spoiler because it's a good thing to say. They said, by the way, if you hold on to it, it can get a buff down the line if you keep it in the inventory. Like, so basically they said, do not sell this weapon. So I won't sell this weapon, but I like the idea, because I even talked about like last time how I enjoyed the idea of, instead of constantly switching out weapons, because it feels like sometimes you get these weapons that you have connections to. Like here, like he has the Aeon bow that is like the one that's clearly from his past, and then Reese has the sword that's clearly from her past. It's probably her sister's sword, and it's like, but they almost immediately get like surpassed. And so like the instinct is like, especially when we're always running what feels like a deficit of money, is to just sell everything we've got. But apparently there's a mechanic where like narratively like important weapons should be maintained and kept, because they might get a buff. So now I actually really appreciate that, because I don't know if it'll happen, but I'm going to hold on to the Aeon bow, because it would be really a shame if this bow was mitigated to just a mid-tier game that just was an odd thing that appeared on the gold and silver paths. I hope it has meaning in the future, because it's plot-wise it is meaningful. So I'm going to hold on to this as well and try not to get rid of it. Anything that seems plot relevant, I'm going to hold on to, even if it's at my own detriment. So thank you for your comments. Thank you for your advice. Before we get going, here we need to support. Okay, so support's still like defense down, which is unfortunate, but I do like being able to get more materials, because that's more useful in the long term. And yeah, I feel like that's pretty much it. So I think we're all set to go. I can't think of anything else that needs to be done. I doubt that there's any resets that have happened here conversation wise. I'll take a quick peek, but if everyone's still in the same position, I will just kind of move on, because usually they don't update until you complete a chapter or a major plot event occurs. Yeah, so everyone looks like they're in the same spot. So we're going to go ahead and just get going. All right, so we did the Ballstar channel. Now we're going to the Saint-Croix Forest. Travel to the Saint-Croix Forest? Yes. Section 2. Let's see how long it takes us to do this. Ooh. Yeah, it looks really different now. This looks like fall. We definitely never saw it like this before. I agree. I love the fall. I'm sad that it's like winter now, because like the fall is always too short.
私たちが訓練した時と全然雰囲気が違うかも。
確かに綺麗ですが、少しおかしくありませんか?
It is odd, because the trees back at the lodge were not this color.
普通、こういう針葉樹は紅葉したりしませんよね。
Oh no, these are pine. Oh, that's really weird then. Yeah, that doesn't happen.
いや、針葉樹の中にも紅葉する種類はダゼや。
Okay.
なんやったかな。リースなら詳しいんやけど。
なるほど。気にしすぎでしたか。
By the way, listen to this music. Really interesting. It's very eerie, actually.
いや、でも宿舎の敷地に生えていた木も、ここと同じ種類だったはず。
That's what I was thinking, Josh.
あちらの方は紅葉していませんでしたね。
Then this would actually be more indicative. Instead of it feeling like a fall, this might be a disease of some kind.
どっちみち異常な場所なんは変わらへんってことですわ。気を引き締めていくとしましょう。
I love that I can't hear my own clicking, and it must be nice for you too. Recommended for ranger training and other survival lessons. Okay. So no enemies as of yet, but I'm sure that'll change right now. Now, we spent very little time here, so I don't imagine we're going to be able to recognize the map at all, because I don't think I spent enough time to get truly lost here. Like, I don't think I spent so much time lost here that I couldn't, like, find myself again. All right, so we got the werewolf, and we got the were-rats. All right, let's see. Let's see the power of our new sword. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, baby. Yeah, she does a normal strike higher than Kevin's critting. That's kind of insane. And Chloe, can you finish it up before they get a strike? Perfect.
Well, that takes care of that.
Nice. Beast Flesh 2. I want to see something real fast. So where are we in terms of... 208 battles, 207 victories. We only have less than 100 more for that 300 mark, and then we can safely flee from battles. Lily necklace. Please save us from the treasure chest messages. We're out of ideas. I'm so sorry. All right, lily necklace. What is that again? Prevents confuse. Confusion sucks, and if there's gonna be stuff here, it's gonna be... Oh, here's moon glasses. Okay, so by the way, somebody mentioned too that, like, just like I thought, like at the third place we're gonna be going, blindness and needing, like, normally you needed like night vision goggles to see, but I guess they gave a warning about, like, if you're trying to not run away from combats, like, be very, very careful. Because there's some really cheap combats that can happen in there where, like, in sections where you can't see, because apparently there's going to be parts where we have to travel in the dark before we have glasses. But this thing is, moon glasses prevents blind. Shouldn't that also be able to let us see in the dark? I don't know. It feels like it should. Okay, let's continue on, shall we? Oh, I can enter the water here. What are you? You're like a weird clear hippo. Oh, and it's you. It's one of them. Okay. Oh, I just killed it, so that works. All right, let's look at what this thing is. A blue moomer. A soft-bodied river monster discharges vicious snot that stuns its prey. And then the pink moomer, a soft-bodied forest monster discharges noxious snot that stuns its prey. Okay, so this is like a tougher or somewhat equivalent version. Yeah, they don't even seem to have, like, it doesn't resist wind magic like the other ones do. Otherwise, it's like the same.
Well, that takes care of that.
Holy crap, look at that Sephiroth file. Prickly seed. A celestial bomb. That's actually really solid, celestial bomb. That's a really good gift. I am invincible! Okay, odd job. Alright. Celestial bomb again. Can't even sleep in peace. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, my chest friend. You know, actually, if I recall, I think the water was deeper, so you couldn't cross it. So that might be a big change that's happened here, is that there's a crossing you can do now in the water, which wasn't available before. Or am I? Triplet ice. Give it back, that wasn't yours. You weren't gonna eat it, it's fine. Okay, more beastie. Oh, shiny palm. Oh, fetch me. Okay. Can I hit that again and get it as well? Nope. I hate to do it, but I really want to get the thing, so. I haven't seen the shiny palm. I think have I seen one this entire game yet? I feel like I haven't. Oh, it didn't die. Oh no. Oh, fetch. How bad do I want it? How bad do I want it? I want it pretty bad. Cause the XP boost. It's so, such a waste. It's such a waste. Well, I got it.
That's that. Let's move out.
Look at that. Oh my gosh, it wasn't worth it. It was not worth it. Oh, that's stupid. Found a HP 4. Nice. The chest is empty. Smells like old people. Ugh, gross. All right, HP 4. I think I've already got that on you. No, I don't. HP 4 it is then. Oh no. Crap! He gets 2 attacks and he gets the instant kill. Oh no. Oh my gosh.
I hold in my hand the chalice of heaven.
I really hate that I had to use this.
Act as our shield.
Dang it. If I think I'm getting close to the boss, I'm absolutely going back to the base and seeing if I can refuel the pool, because I've had to use too much CP already. Sludgy cookie. I found scrap paper with a recipe written on it. Learn the recipe, sludgy cookie. The aromatic hickory lining of the chest permeated by sludgy cookie with the mouth-watering flavor. Permeated the sludgy cookies. That's like specific to this chest. That's weird. Cure bomb. You know, I'm worth a hell of a lot more Sephiroth than the lousy trinket you just took. That's probably very true, actually. We should just take the chests. They wouldn't mind, right? Ooh. Calvary Cross. You found a plank of wood, but it seems to be nailed down. Calvary Cross, that looks like it might be for Chloe. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Get you your better weapon. I just noticed the rat has the death blow. Kill it. Whew. God, it's giving those a lot more often these days. I feel like I'm going deeper and deeper into these woods. Oh, yeah, that's that path back that I passed. It probably goes right to there. So let's double back. We'll try and avoid some attacks now since we've kind of fought everybody, but yeah. Oh, a door. Yeah, I definitely don't want to miss this.
汝、日の輝きを持つ娘。その輝きを傍らで支えし少年と共に我が元に引き連れよ。
The girl who
さ
shines
すれば扉を開かん。
The girl who shines like the sun, and the boy who cherishes that light be at her side. Well, that sounds like Estelle to me. So it's Estelle and Joshua. Gotcha. Can't imagine who else that could be for. So, very clear. Very fun. That probably means we're getting, well, we knew we were getting Estelle eventually because we had the great, like, that has the whole, like, bring the one who loves to fish. So, like, that was definitely Estelle for whatever the fishing minigame's gonna end up being. But, yeah, now, like, we know for sure it's gonna happen. That'll be fun. Getting, like, they're really being a lot more generous with the Sephiroth now. Like, it helps that I'm getting that boosted, but it still, like, feels way more generous than usual. Like, up to this point in the games, at least. Oh. Oh, no. Gilbert, really? Is he just gonna be a constant?
この声は。
Yeah,
間違いないやろ。
it does. Oh, what the? How did this even happen?
ほんの出来心だったんです。
The music even can't take it seriously.
二度としませんから。どうか命ばかりはお助けを。
I know he doesn't mean it, but it's the way he at least is accurate about his life.
なんか妙に縁があるな。
I think the goddess has a sick sense of humor. Hi.
これぞまさに女神の導き。神父様、ヨシュア様。仕方ありませんね。
I think he even said Joshua, like Joshua-sama. Like, is he actually calling for Joshua by name?
見捨てるんも寝覚め悪いし。
Or is that just a word in Japanese that means help? That it's just close to sounding like Joshua? Either one could be a possibility, honestly. Right. Well, Interesting. Whew. And then...
Let's end this.
Nice. Didn't kill him, but hey. Oh, gosh darn it. Leave her alone. Oh, you missed. Leave her alone.
Not bad.
All right, Gilbert, what nonsense are you gonna do now?
ひどい目にあった。
Apologize for that cough, by the way. That was a bad timing to have it.
兄さんも結社の人間やろ。なんで毎回毎回あんな目にあってんねん。
失敬な。
Oh, you. That's so rich coming from you.
これには涙なくしては語れない。波乱万丈にして仰天動地の物語があってだね。
Yawn.
というよりも率直な疑問なんですが、どうして僕たちよりも先に。
そや、俺たちよりも先に天意陣に入ったってことか？
城で君たちと別れた後、僕は市外で甲冑兵に囲まれたんだ。
Okay.
そして獅子奮陣の働きで迫り来る甲冑兵をなぎ倒すうちに何か渦のようなものに巻き込まれてね。
I think clearly he's just now a running gag for the master of like this place. Like, no way he's just being yanked around to just get in our way every time. Like he's just some kind of joke for him.
ふと気づいたら絶景を望む建物の前に移動していたのさ。おお、なんという奇跡。女神はこのギルバート・スタインを物語の主人公に選んだに違いない。
Right.
ケビンさん、それって。
なあ、戦闘中にたまに発生する渦に巻き込まれたんやな。
Oh, yeah.
しかしそれで偶然第四星層に飛ばされるとは。
運がいいのか悪いのか。
感動のあまり声も出ないといったところか。
Yeah, we are.
無理もないだろう。
まあ、別の意味で感動すら覚えるけどな。それでどうして宿舎から離れてこんな場所に？やっぱ探索でもしてたんか？
ギック。
そういえばさっきもう二度としませんとか、
Yeah,
ほんの
yeah.
出来心とか言ってましたけど、あれは何だったんですか？
何のことだい？
Annalise, kick him, please. Oh my gosh, are you serious?
違うんだ。これはただ気が抜けただけで。
ひょっとして空腹のあまりさっきの獣人どもから食料でも盗もうとしたんか？
Probably.
ギックギック。
ギキュギキュ。
恥じることはないと思います。やはり食というのは大事ですよね。
Chloe, you're being very sweet, but seriously.
ビスケットでも食べる？おやつに持ってたんだけど。
Annalise, you don't have to be that nice.
ギルバート、よかったら
Oh,
僕たちの拠点に来ますか？
interesting.
せやな。あそこやったら水とか食料も確保できるし。
あいにくだが食料ならさっきの奴らから盗んだばかりだ。それも1ヶ月くらいは余裕で暮らせるほどの量をね。この食料は全部僕一人のものだ。
Okay, but we kind of have like unlimited food back where we are.
貴様らなどに一かけらたりとも分けてやるものか。
This guy, I swear.
それではさらばだ。
話を聞かない兄さんやな。
Yeah.
そもそもこんな場所に1ヶ月もおるつもりなんか？
まあ今は放っておきましょう。そのうち値を上げて頼ってきそうな気がしますし。
Oh, he'll change his mind as soon as he's not able to get it.
そうかもしれませんね。
その時はせいぜい生温かく迎えてやるとしようか。
Well, that was a thing. Kind of interesting that they were able to string him up like that, like as a form of punishment. Like that's oddly intelligent. All right, very good. Oh, there's a little chest there. Terra bomb. Not really sure what you expected from me. I'm a box. Whoa, stop scrolling. Okay, one downside to this mouse is it has a momentum slider, which I'm not used to. So you spin it fast, and it'll just spin for a while. I can get these cinematic takes that are gonna make everyone really dizzy. Oh, that's funny. I'll have to get used to it, but I kind of like that. Like, it's an interesting feature I don't think I've had on a mouse before. Rusty. Sepheth, 100 each. Nice. Say, what year is it? I've lost count. God, don't ask that question. That question gets just more painful by the day. It's almost 2026. It's almost 2026. Ugh. Alright, we got 2 gold chests over here, so we definitely want to fight you. Extra item get. Chloe gets 2 attacks, or she could do a spell. Like, I want to test this out. Yeah. So if you get the 2 strikers and you have a caster, it's almost always going to be best to do a spell because it'll be the one time where you can cast it immediately. Like, no matter how big that spell is, that could be the most beneficial thing I learn. Is like if Chloe ever or Kevin ever gets one of those double strikes, they should do a highly aggressive spell. Like normally one that would take forever to like queue up because they could just instant cast it, which is really strong, like way stronger than anything else that you could use that for. So if you can somehow coordinate to make that happen, that's the best. A Gatling gear. The first step towards being a kleptomaniac is admitting that there's a problem. EP cut 4. Ooh. This chest is made of state-of-the-art air freshener technology. EP cut 4. That could be really useful. Let's see what that could do for Chloe. Because EP cut 3 is here. EP cut 4. Yeah. I like that. Okay, we do that. Then I don't need to get focused on the yellow as much because that covers black, yellow. Like that covers everything there as much as I need to. So I could switch out the falcon eye for either stone or wind. Okay, we'll do that. So we still have falcon eye just on somebody else so Chloe can like start getting closer and closer to her like ultimate form. Which it looks like we actually might be able to get to if it keeps giving us Sepheth of this grade. Like we'll be at ultimate form making soon, and that means I'm guessing at the end we're going to start getting those like super orbments that we got at the end of last time. Oh, okay, here we go. Now I feel like we're close to a boss fight, probably. Oh no, there still looks like there's a good amount. Maybe the boss fight's down here. Kidney daggers. That sounds horrifying. I hope my contents are speedrun worthy. I doubt they are. Oh, you know what? I should look up. I kind of enjoy speedruns, especially with games I really like, because I like seeing how people break the game. I gotta see if there's like classic trail speedruns out there, because that sounds like it could be really interesting. Anyway, let's trade out your hatchets for the kidney daggers. Twin swords so sharp, foes wouldn't even feel them. That's terrifying. God, they're like just an improvement in every single way. Kind of makes sense though, because we're like, I think you're forced to take Joshua with you here, so like it makes sense that we would get something for him, especially right before what's clearly going to be the boss fight. So let's get into it, shall we? There we go. Oh gosh, that's a lot. Usually it's just one devil though. Oh, Shara!
Shira-san!
Is that who we're gonna recruit? Is that gonna be the thing that we have to fight whoever we're about to recruit next?
Shira-senpai.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh, I forgot she's like your real, like, your trainer basically.
今度は姉さんかいな。やっぱギルドの訓練場だけあって、遊撃して統一しとるみたいやな。
That really is leaning into this that idea that I had originally, that like the grand finale of this section is gonna be Estelle.
なんとか倒して封印石を回収しましょう。
Oh gosh, so because then that means too, like we have another door to explore.
そうすれば本物のシェラさんを解放できるはずです。
ああ。
Let's bring her down. Okay, so these chicken things. Let's take a look at them. The Birdman. Question, Sir Harzad. Yeah, Birdman, Beastman with Bird's Head that cause blind, confusion, and drain CP, and Amnesiac. Oh gosh, that's a lot. And then 12,000 damage too. Dang, that's gonna be real tanky. Okay. Well, fetch. I forgot to give her the thing that stops her from getting debuffs. I totally spaced that. Gosh darn it, I'm stupid. Take her down. It's not the end, of course, but like we're getting there. Perfect, and she's poisoned now. And blind. Alright, it loses all its statuses, but we're basically done. Good. Now I just got a blind chicken to fight. And Kevin, you gonna get this finale? No, actually, let's let Annalise do it if she can hit. There we go. This feels like a personal fight for her.
Oh yeah.
I was hoping you were gonna say you were invincible again, but that's fine. Shield 4, very good. That could be exactly what we need for Chloe. Sealing Stone.
Yes.
これでシェラさんを解放できますね。
Wouldn't it be great if it threw a curveball and it just wasn't her at all? It says Agat randomly. It's like, oh, okay.
よし。早速拠点に戻るとするか。
楽しみだな。先輩がいてくれたら100人力間違いなしだし。
Alright, let's see if there's anything else here, but I don't think so. Yeah, this is where we start when we come here. So this is as deep in the forest as we go. And we've explored everything else. I know we did, so we are good to go back to the camp. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Base area. Again, I went back into a fight without changing out my support. I'm so dumb. Like, I just get so caught up in what's going on, I just completely, like, dumb myself. Okay, where is the one that prevents negatives? Also, the other thing too is like, what about something like this? Like, so whatever one of these, let's find it and equip it. Okay, it is Carnelia bracelet. Gotcha. So that was right. I was on Zin. Okay, I'm not completely crazy. So here's my question. The Fool's Emblem makes some things go up and down, right? So, like, it makes like arts go down, arts defense go down. Right, so let's take off the black bangle. And we put on the Carnelia bracelet. Now if I go to the Fool's pendant here, okay, so it still does that. So it just prevents you from having like debuffs. Still, I want to put this combo together because I think it'll be really solid. It gives her just all upside. So, yeah, prevents strength, defense, and arts defense down. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do that. Gosh darn it, I thought I was losing my mind. Let us unlock the stone. God, we're getting quite a troop. Also, I just realized that the Bracer training camp is being listed as like the land of the beasts. I wonder if that's how this guy sees bracers, as like beasts. All right, final area unlocked. Grimsel Fortress.
Oh, シェラさんじゃない。
Oh gosh, it is gonna do this. Whoa, what? You look, is this like a younger version of her? What the fetch?
Oh,
Oh, she just changed her style since like the end. I guess she did go through a lot of trauma in the end of the last game.
ええ、一月くらい前にバッサリやったみたいです。それと合わせて仕事着も新調したみたいで。
Interesting.
おかしいわね。この私がこの程度の酒で目を回しちゃうなんて。いや、なんのこれしき。 さあアイナ今夜こそどちらが上か
Is that what you were doing when you got scooped? Oh, of course. Dang, she looks really different. I kind of like it though.
シェラさんどうも
ヨシュア一体いつ戻ってエステルはどこにいるの
Of course, that's the first thing you ask.
というかあんた少したくましくなったみたいじゃない
どうも
この僕も忘れては困るね。
Of course, it's all about you.
シェラ君の忠実な下僕にして永遠なる恋泥棒のことを。
オリビエっていうか見覚えがある顔がこんなに
Yeah. Now you look around.
しかもなんだかあたりが妙なことにもう一体何なのよ
先輩
We're
どう
working
か
on
落
it.
ち着いてください驚かれるのも無理はないです。ま、これが普通の反応だよね。
Nothing new.
話は大体分かったわ。しかしまあ普通だったらとても信じられる話じゃないわね。まだ酔いつぶれて見てる夢とかルシオラ姉さんの現実とかの方が説得力があるんだけど。
That's fair.
そうおっしゃるんも無理ないですわ。
おー、なんという悲劇。シェラ君がこの僕を見て本物だと信じてくれないとは。
はい普通だったらって言ったでしょ第一こんな馬鹿げた現実誰が仕掛けたりするもんですか。それに夢にしてはあまりにも整合性が取れすぎているしね。
Okay.
違いない。
信じてもらえて何よりです。早速協力してもらってもええですかね。
ええもちろんよ。聞いた感じだとエステルも取り込まれているみたいだしね。
Aw, that's sweet.
遊撃士として姉貴分として喜んで一肌脱がせてもらうわ。
シェラさん
さすがシェラ君、相変わらずの切符の良さだ。
おおきに助かりますわ。状況については大体説明した通りです。
Yeah.
今はその第4清掃を探索してる真っ最中ですわ。
私も何年か前に訓練生として使った場所だわ。その意味ではあそこで訓練したことのある人間が放り込まれたのかもしれないわね。
Yeah, again, it's really hinting. It's like, oh, the kid's like, oh boy, you ready for Estelle? Are you ready?
なるほど。
エステルちゃんは当然としてクルツ先輩にグラッツ先輩、カルナ先輩も候補に入りそうですね。
That's very true. We haven't seen them yet, and I could see them being here, so they could save Estelle for like the very end.
どうかしらね。あの3人はどちらかというと教官として行ったみたいだし、確か3人とも純粋な訓練生として使ったことはなかったんじゃないかしら。
そうだったんですか。シェラさん、アガットさんってその訓練場を使ったことは。
Naturally, you want to know.
確かあったはずよ。
Oh, maybe we'll get. I kind of honestly, that would slap because I love Estelle. Obviously, I'm super excited to get her. I really do think that because the fact that we've always been following her, it really strongly implies that she would be the last person we would save. But if we got Agat, it means we could continue probably my favorite side story we've seen so far, which is the one with Agat and Tita. Like, I'd love to see how that plays out, especially because we get to see the return of one of my new favorite characters, which is Tita's mom.
カシウス先生にまんまと乗せられてひどい目にあったとか言ってたから。
Had to trick him.
4年くらい前じゃないかしら。
That's so funny.
そうですか。お姉ちゃんもアガットさんも捕まっているかもしれないなんて。
ティータ
大丈夫。きっと大丈夫ですよ。
I'm sure. Yeah, I think so too.
いずれにせよ3つあるという修練場も残るは1つだけということですね。
ああ、誰が囚われているかなど挑んでみればすぐにわかるだろ
う。準備ができたら早速出発するとしますか。
Now the big question. Do I change the team? Annalise is really strong now, and Chloe's great. But, like, I kind of want to see how Cher is doing. Oh, that's tough. I can always switch back anytime I want to, so really, there's not any risk of it. I think we might try it. Although, I also could enjoy talking to her before I do that. So, like, hang on.
明日は軍司令部で外せない会議があったのだが
I mean, time probably doesn't flow here. I'm sure we'll be fine.
欠席せざるを得ないようだな。いや、もう今日になってしまったのだろうか。今一つ時間の感覚がないな。もしかするともう何日も経ってしまったのかもしれん。
I still think it's hilarious that that's what's bothering you.
武装した獣、獣人。これも影の王の趣向か。
Yeah, and again, like I think it is something to be said that like the land of the beast is also the land of the bracers.
くだらんな。さっさと次へ進むぞ。
There.
ケビンは昔からああなのです。
Oh, she's actually talking about ignoring us.
わがままで自分勝手で、
Oh gosh.
傍若無人で独りよがりで、
Ugh.
無駄に強がりで、根本的にヘタレです。
Oh gosh, holy crap.
怒った顔も可愛いな。
I don't deny it, but oh my gosh.
なんや近づけへん空気や。
ケビンさんってそんな子供だったんだ。T さん。苦労したんですね。
You're like, I'm so sorry.
あかん。何受け取る？
Oh no.
なんだかあんまり信じられないですけど、ケビンさんってそんな子供だったんですね。
Oh my gosh.
うわぁ、なんだかひどい話だよね。
Oh my
あの
gosh.
神父、そんな悪ガキだったなんてさ。
You have no room to criticize. How's that? Holy crap.
リースのやつ。誇張して言いふらしょって。
まあ、気にすることないって。単に行き違いだったのかもしんないしさ。
Thank you. That's like the definition of your entire life is a giant misunderstanding, apparently.
シェラ君、アルコールが欲しいならこちらに来たまえ。
Of course, that's
あ
what
の
you
大
say.
樹から入手したものだが、なかなか香り高い名酒だ。
Oh, so it's actually
名
providing
や年
alcohol.
代は知らないがね。
Of course
そん
not.
なこと言ってるとまた酔いつぶされますよ。
カチンコチン。アイナ君はいないから大丈夫さ。誰か大丈夫と言ってくれたまえ。
No, you won't. She's gonna defeat you.
そうか。シェラザードが髪を切ったか。確か一座にいた頃から伸ばしてたと聞いていたが。
そうみたいですね。ただ例の一件でシェラさんもいろいろあったみたいですから。
Maybe it's their symbol of like her taking, like stepping away from that part of her life.
確かにな。だがあいつなら大丈夫だろう。真の強さは折り紙付きだからな。
ええ、僕もそう思います。
しかし木の香りに静かな滝の音か。ここにいると修行時代を思い出すな。
I bet.
それにしてもわけのわかんないとこね。せめてこれが全部酒ならな。
Yeah.
シェラさん。
Like we also could get unlimited alcohol from the tree, the
は
giving
い
tree.
はい、分かってるわよ。ルロックルの訓練場なら私も一通り知ってるし、探索するなら連れてってちょうだい。エステルのこともあるしね。
I'm sure you do.
それにしてもわけのわかんないとこ。アイナのやつ今頃飲みまくってんのかな。
Shay, I think you have a problem. That can't be healthy that you're obsessing about it this much. Okay. So there's two things that I need to do. One thing is I forgot to check for new books, so I need to go back and check for that. I got completely blindsided. Also, time for me to switch out Chloe, but since I'm going to be having Shara with us, there's a good caster. I'll need to upgrade her slots clearly to catch her up, but I'm going to basically turn her into Chloe 2.0. So I'm going to switch out all of these with, like someone mentioned, with lesser versions of them. Because that means I can keep the build at roughly the same place, but have all the high-end orbs as needed. Now for specialized ones, I'll probably just remove that. And we look here, Chloe's just sitting by the tree. That's cute. With
ちょっ
Sieg.
とジークがお腹が空いたというもので。
Aww.
大丈夫です。すぐに済みますから。
スクリー。
それにしても水や食料が簡単に確保できてよかったです。これも女性の例。
That's awesome. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so we are. I think we're probably gonna wrap up. I don't know if I have time to do a full dive into the next part. I don't want it to feel rushed, but let's take a peek real quick. So look at the doors. Girl Scout over engineering, and to come back for this moon door, we need to get Agat. Dancer the Silver Locks. All right, so that's a moon door. That's a huge one. So that is Shara. So that's gonna be a whole episode right there. Scholarship, we got that one. Girl Shines Like the Sun, and the Boy Cherisher, that's Estelle and Joshua. It looks like that's the thing. So we're definitely needing to slow down here because we have Shara, like she's gonna have a moon door. Those things are the long ones. So I think we're gonna end things for today. Oh, real quick, actually, before we do that, let us go to her. Yeah, okay, so this is her new outfit. I like it. I think it suits her. Interesting. I do want to know what her story is, but that's what that door is going to be helping with. Oh gosh, I should probably get her equipped with things too. Oh gosh, you could double Crimson Eye. Makes your hackers your movement and drops your speed like a little bit, but like arts plus 300. That's kind of insane. That's so risky, but I kind of love it. That's yeah, I think I might go for that. Just full on magic, just full arts defense, arts and arts defense, just as high as it can go. I love it. All right, but that is where I think we'll end for today. It means it'll be a shorter episode, and it sucks that we have the delay with me going on my quick trip. But when we come back, we'll do Shara's Moon Door, which is those ones are the big ones, so that'll be like a whole episode in itself. And then after we do that, we'll dive right into the final section and see who we get to save. But overall, I'm very happy with all this. Thank you so much for being here today. Hope you don't mind today's episode being a little bit basic, but I think we got everything done that we needed to. I'm very happy with the result. I'm pleasantly surprised we got Shara, but she's a welcome addition to the team, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next time. Thank you so much for your patience, especially for your support and your just wonderful willingness to work with me, listen to me, and kind of be a part of this channel. So it means the world to me. And if you're a patron or a member of the channel, like you're like so awesome. Thank you so much. I hope your name's displayed here. If for some reason you don't see your name displayed at the end of these, make sure you message me because it should be here. But ultimately, I'm just really grateful for each one of you for your support, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. By the time this episode comes out, I will already be at the convention, so I think it'll be interesting. I might post pictures if anything interesting happens, but I feel like I'm going to be so distracted, I doubt I'll have much, I'm not going to probably think too much about oh, I want to take a picture of this. So we'll see when that happens. But thank you so much for joining me, and until this video, watching me, I've seen me next. I'll see you there.